you.
We can ask that after. Just last question, unrelated to you or this fight. They just announced a few minutes ago Mike Tyson will be boxing Jake Paul on July 20th in Texas. You've obviously become close with Mike over the last little bit. What do you think of that?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't even know if it's real.
It's real.
Yeah, I look at it and then they said it's on Netflix, so I thought it's gonna be some sort of movie that they were making or something. So I don't know. So let's not make any speculation. Let's see how it comes out, if it's like real and if it's gonna be a good fight.
It's real. It's a boxing match. It's just whether it's gonna be an exhibition or a pro bout, that'll be up to the commission.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. It's he hits me like a shock. It was just like what, maybe 1 hour earlier that I saw that. I'm like, so I'm still processing.
Do you want to go to that? You've been to both their fights. You've had a relationship with Mike.
As I said, I'm still processing. I still don't get this. I don't know where and I know when, obviously, but I'm still processing this.
We all are.
Well, it's intriguing to say the least.
Right, I've got to come on to this. In the car, on the way, phone's pinging off. Mike Tyson, Jake Paul.
Well done, Mike.
I've not seen that it's an exhibition. I'm assuming it probably is, but what do you make of it?
Well, number one, I hope he's getting paid a hell of a lot of money, number one. Number two, do I believe it could be like a tickling competition? I think maybe Jake Paul would take advantage and think, now I'm jumping on him. Mike's around my age. He wasn't a mover when he boxed. He was an aggressive fighter. One thing you can't cheat, and that's time. And Mike's gotten older now, and of course, it's a great name to have on the scalp either way. But you've got to try and weigh it up. You've got to weigh it up. Is it worth it? If this is a fight, like there've been fights all along, don't do it, Mike. Don't do it, because, listen, I can get in the ring with a kid that's never had a fight before, but he's got youth, he's got energy, he's got movement, and he's run rings around you. I can usually outbox most of them because you're a bit too sharp and smart for him. But I just don't see how this works out for Mike. I won't do it. Just don't do it, man.
Do you have concerns? I know they've not put whether it's an exhibition or not, and maybe that's part of the plan to make people like what we're doing now. We're talking about it regardless.
I don't believe it'll happen. I just don't. How could it possibly happen?
Entertainment value, like you said, you referenced a tickling contest, but because they've not put that exhibition tag in, especially in the ones I've seen, I've only just seen it, then it leaves that door open to, is this legit? Do you have legitimate concerns then going into
Jake
this?
Paul, the problem child. Do you think he's going to stick to a script and just like have a little move around? I don't think he will. I just think it'll go sourly wrong. I am surprised. I heard the news exactly the same as you did, and I thought, don't do it, Mike. But then, if they're offering him ridiculous dough, he's like, I don't care what you guys think. I'm getting paid 20 mil.
Fury, Jake Paul, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, you're asking the wrong guy. I'm a hardcore boxing fan. He's one of my heroes. I find it very sad, but it's a big event. I understand people are going to watch it, and it's entertainment, I guess. But for someone that idolised the guy growing up, yeah, not the best day.
You think Jake Paul gets any credibility if he beats Mike Tyson?
He's 58 years old.
They may say the same thing about Pacquiao Ben.
Talking about Pacquiao fought a couple of years ago. He's been fighting in exhibitions. He's 8 division world champion. He's still a world-class fighter, unquestionably. He would beat every one of Conor Benn's opponents with ease.
So this is a step up for Conor Ben and a legitimate opponent.
What, Manny Pacquiao? Yeah. Absolutely. It's a big step up from Peter Dobson. Yes.
Who called for this fight?
Who called for it?
Yeah, who, like...
Sean Gibbons asked me if we would be interested in the fight, and I said absolutely.
I'm assuming since they showed up here, will this fight potentially be here?
We'll see.